Hello and assalamu alaikum everyone. Thank you so much for clicking this video and I warmly welcome all of you guys over here. While learning English language, everyone faces some problem. Like some people have problem to speak English language, like they cannot speak English, and some people cannot understand native speakers. Some people feel shy to speak to a native speaker or to anyone else in English language. And some people have problem of vocabulary, like they don't find a specific word to use in their sentence. But the thing that I have noticed, the main reason behind all those problems is the lack of having a perfect information about the basics of English, that is the basics of grammar. And I'm working on that. And among the basics of grammar that include the parts of speech, the tenses, and the sentence structure, a problem that maximum people face most of the time is the learning the tenses. Like mostly people become confused while identifying like which sentence they have to use while speaking English language. And that's why I'm completely focused on the tenses in this video, because we have completed our one series that was all about the parts of speech, that is the first part of the basics of grammar, and now we are moving toward the second one, that is tenses, and inshallah after that we will move toward our last part of basics of grammar, that is sentence structure. So if you guys are interested to learn the tenses in a perfect way and to be a good English speaker, then stick to this video and keep watching it. Okay, so as we are going to start our main topic, that is about the tenses, but first I want to say that still if you haven't subscribed this channel, then please do it right now, and also hit the like button if you feel this video is supportive for you at the end. So let's begin with the tenses. In the beginning, I want to give you an overview that what are the main tenses that we use in the sentence while speaking English language with native speakers or even with anyone else. And what are the use of those four tenses in our speaking, and in which condition we actually use those tenses. And what can be the examples of those tenses through which you can learn how to exactly use those tenses in your sentence. And at the end, most important thing, what are the three forms, or you can say three conditions of these tenses that we used in our tenses while speaking English language to the native speakers or to anyone else around us. Okay, so let's get into that. So let me tell you first thing. Here are four types of tenses that we used in our sentence or while speaking English language. That includes first, indefinite, or you can say simple tense. Second one is continuous, third one is perfect, and fourth one is perfect continuous tense. And here are three conditions on the basis of which we use all those four tenses, like indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. And those conditions are present, past, and future. I know most of you guys know about this thing, but mostly we get confused in it because there are some similarities and also some difference in it that we have to identify to be perfect in grammar, or you can say to be perfect in tenses. So now let's start with the first one, that is indefinite, and I will also give you example of all of these tenses so that you can understand and you can learn how to use these tenses in your sentence perfectly. So the first tense is indefinite tense. This tense is used to express an action that is happening now. Let me tell you in Urdu also. Indefinite या फिर आप कह लें कि simple tense ऐसा tense होता है जो कि use होता है किसी ऐसे action को explain करने के लिए जो कि भी हो रहा होता है. Now let me give you example of that. For example, I now go to school. He writes a letter. They read a book. In all of these three examples, we are talking about something, a work, or something that is happening right now. And we mostly use this tense all the time in our speaking while we are talking to anyone else because it's simple. That's why we call it as simple, because there are not so many rules and regulations, or you can say the conditions that are included in it. I hope you have got it. This indefinite tense is also used to express the universal truth, like the sun rises in east. 2 and 2 make 4. It's also an example of indefinite tense. Now the second one, that is continuous tense. Continuous tense is used to present an action that is going on at the time when a statement is made. इसका मतलब ये है कि ये ऐसे action को present करता है या ऐसे action को show करता है जो कि उस वक्त किया जा रहा हो जब कि बोल रहे हैं. For example, अगर हम कहते हैं कि मैं स्कूल जा रहा हूँ, इसका मतलब ये होगा कि हमने वो statement तब बोली है या फिर हमने वो sentence तब बोला है कि जब हम जा रहे हैं खुद. It doesn't mean that we have done in the past and then we are saying that I am going to school या फिर मैं स्कूल जा रहा हूँ. There is a complete difference between the simple tense and the continuous tense. और इसका परफेक्ट डिफरेंस ये है कि जो इंडेफिनिट टेंस होता है उसमें हम एक्सप्लेन करते हैं कि वो स्कूल जाता है, मतलब सिंपल एक हम स्टेटमेंट दे देते हैं कि वो जाता है, वो ऐसा करता है, या कुछ भी ऐसे सिंपली हम एक स्टेटमेंट दे सकते हैं कि वो ऐसा करता है या करती। बट इन केस ऑफ कंटिन्यूअस वी हैव टू पुट अ कंडीशन इन इट, there is something happening right now when we are making a statement। मतलब कोई ऐसा काम जब हो रहा होता है तब वो अगर कोई सेंटेंस हम बोलते हैं उसके बारे में, it means we are using the continuous tense in our sentence। For example, instead of saying I now go to school, the sentence will change into I am going to school। And the second example, instead of saying he writes a letter, that is an example of indefinite tense, the sentence will change into he is writing a letter। Instead of saying they read a book, the sentence will change into they are reading a book। It means in this sentence and in this condition, we are not just giving a simple statement. We are giving a statement when something is happening at the same time। Here are some other examples of continuous tense that includes they are telling a lie, वो झूठ बोल रहे हैं। We are helping the poor, हम गरीबों की मदद कर रहे हैं। He is playing the cricket, वो क्रिकेट खेल रहा है। I hope you have got it. Still, if you have any confusion, so you can obviously ask me in the comments, and you guys are always welcome to ask any kind of confusion, any kind of problem that you are facing in English learning, and especially in tenses that we are talking about. And I will surely read your comments and also reply you according to that. So just let me know in the comments. So now let's move toward the third tense, that is perfect tense। This perfect tense is used to present an action that has just been completed। मतलब ये tense ऐसे action को show करने के लिए use होता है जो कि अभी complete हो चुका है। Now let me give you an example of that। So now in this case, the sentence I now go to school, that is an example of indefinite tense, it will change into I have gone to school। He writes a letter, this sentence will change into he has written a letter। They read a book, now this sentence will change into they have read a book। It's so simple, right? Yeah, inshallah, we will surely read all of these things in a simple way, so don't make it a tension or a kind of stress for you, okay? Be relaxed. Now here's the fourth and the last tense of the English tenses, that is perfect continuous tense। This tense is used to present an action that has started in the past and still going on। मतलब परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस किसी ऐसे एक्शन को एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए या प्रेजेंट करने के लिए यूज किया जाता है जो कि पास्ट में स्टार्ट हुआ था बट अभी भी हो रहा है। बट इन केस ऑफ दिस टेंस, 2 additional words will be added in the sentence if you are using it in the sentence। For example, the since and for, these are 2 words that we have to use according to the situation, according to the sentence that we are going to use while speaking। Okay, don't worry, I will surely explain how to use these 2 words in the sentence perfectly in an easy way। Now let me give you an example for this tense, I now go to school। Instead of that, when we use it in a perfect continuous tense, so it will be changed into I've been going to school for 4 years। He writes a letter, if we will change it into a perfect continuous tense, it will be he has writing a letter since morning। They read a book, if we will change this sentence into the perfect continuous, so it will be they have been reading a book for 2 years। So it was all about the 4 types of tenses that we mostly studied and we mostly use in our tenses and while speaking English language to a native speaker or to anyone else in English। Now let me revise all the things that we have studied in this video. And the first thing that we have studied is the indefinite tense that we also call as simple tense, that we use to explain or to present an action that is happening now। And the second tense was the continuous tense that we use to present an action that is going on at the time when we are making the statement। And the third tense was the perfect tense that we use to show the action that has completed। And the fourth tense was the perfect continuous tense that we use to present an action that has started in the past and still going on। I hope this video was helpful for you. Like this video, and also if you want to get more videos like that and if you want to speak just like native speaker and want to learn English language in an easy way and in faster, so subscribe my channel. And thank you so much for watching my video till end. Inshallah, see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.